So I'm going through so many changes right now. Like I'm just reminding myself of who I am. And the thing is, like, my ex-wife, Ali Joe Collins Sage, Ali Joe Sage, I was Ali Joe Meditz. Uh, Friggin', I was such an abusive motherfucker, right? I was so abusive. Well, why didn't I ever get arrested, right? Whereas she got arrested because I called the police on her for tagging me because she's done that before. You know, punching, kicking. I went to work with claw marks on my face and stuff like that. She freaking vicious. Yeah, I pushed her and stuff, and I didn't put my hands on her like anything like that. You know, and the damn thing is, I was trying to get help. Like I was going to therapy because of her. I started going into it, because like after my deployment and stuff in January, I was like into what happened during my break. I had like just like this episode, and I was like, holy shit, where the fuck that come from? It was like everything was bottled in, just came out, like from my deployment and stuff. And it was like, holy shit, and I was having angry outbursts and just being more aggressive and agitated and stuff. And so I started getting and my my wife, she was my girlfriend at the time. We were having some issues, and I was like, I'm trying to get some help, and I was being a big boy, and I wanted to make the relationship work. And it was when she first moved in, and it's like, dude, I freaking flew her over. She lied to me and said that she was on the same island as me, so she lied from the beginning. I freaking paid for her, move all of her shit, take out a loan and all that crap, move her ass over and whatnot. And it's like, yeah, but when I went away from this lady, and it fucking, like I said, like, and it just, no, like she listens to her mom too much. Her mom, like, fuck, I can't remember that bitch's name. Not Belinda, fucking, some Bloom. Kristen Bloom, some shit like that. Anyways, fucking stupid, nasty bitch, man. Nasty, absolutely nasty. And she had a bad relationship with a veteran, and so friggin' because of that, she's teaching my ex about, oh, this, that, oh, you gotta watch out because you just don't know, blah blah, and still in fear. And it's like, it was, no, and that was, I got along with her brother just fine, just fine. And it was like before we moved from Hawaii to Washington, she was on the phone and like, yeah, like the next day the movers were coming, and like she was seeing if like what she should do, and it's like, you're a grown ass lady, I'm not gonna, if your stuff's here, it's gonna need moved. If you don't want it moved, that's why we're separated. So and the damn thing is, yeah, April, and we didn't even make it. I don't even think we made it to our second year anniversary. It was like, seriously, April. Man, it was over, man. April was over. Yeah, we didn't even make it to our second year anniversary, and I didn't kick her out. Like, there's no way I legally could. We were married. We shared a place. She, and I wasn't abusive, and there was nothing. I wasn't doing anything wrong. But yeah, it's just easy to pick on me, right? And like that's what happened. And I mean, no shit. I mean, she got knocked up fucking like in October, I think it was, like September, October. So like, yeah. I mean, that's how she solved the problem. Like, she didn't deal with her issues. She didn't deal with her issues. She just freaking, found some dick to help pay the bills. And hey, that's cool. I couldn't make her happy. I was gonna hold her back, from being happy. and she was making me miserable. You know, the straw that broke the camel's back is I asked her, hey, I'm gonna take a bath. You know, please don't bother me. If you need to use the bathroom, you know, do it before I go in or after. What's the bitch do? And hell yeah, I love my baths, man. I implore everyone to take a bath. And mine was like this bath was THC infused. You know, of course Epsom salts and all that. And I was just trying to relax. No shit. Like 25, 30 minutes in, and she just comes, plowing through. And she's like, "What are you doing?" I was sitting next to the fucking bath jerking off. Fuck yeah, I was. And it's like, what the fuck, man? Leave me the fuck alone. I had fucking candles going and stuff. And you know what? Maybe I was just pre-gaming a little bit. Like, hey, when you're out here, I want to fuck, right? But no, selfish fucking cunt comes barging in, and then she wonders why I'm such an asshole. Because she can't do the simple things. Like, not drive do not drive on empty. And the damn thing is, fucking, it bit her right in the ass, too. Because she tried picking me up from the airport, or she picked me up from the airport, because I flew out, I was like, fuck this. And met up with a high school sweetheart. And hell yeah, man, bam. And then went back thinking, man, fuck the cheerleader. Hell yeah. anyways, she picks me up from the airport, and and then like the trucks, and like we're about like a mile or so away from my apartment and stuff, and the truck dies, and it's like, oh, well, he ran out of gas, and anyways, so put $40 in gas. I filled up the gas tank. I paid for it. Filled up the gas tank of her aunt's truck, and that doesn't do the trick. She burnt out the fuel pump. Just like I told her she was gonna do to my Jetta. You know? So, but no, you're just being an asshole. You're just being an asshole. Why didn't tell you this? Really? I'm actually pretty easygoing. And like there was no communication, and there was no intimacy. There was no relationship. There wasn't. But I tried to make it work, and for some reason it still haunts me. Like, did I make the right decision or did I not? And I know for a fact I did. The only reason why I question myself is there are times when I'm lonely, and and it sucks. And I do miss her. I did love her. I was in love with her. And I still do love her. I mean, I don't hate her. I mean, I've said some nasty things about her and stuff, but it's like, when I have the opportunity, like when I get my businesses going and stuff, like she helped me out through the army. I owe her for that. I owe her for her time in service, and like I said, I'm doing my business stuff and all that, and it'd be nice if I could, try to do a little scholarship or, something like that, and help pay for a kid's education or something. I'm such a fucking asshole. I'm such a fucking asshole. I want to put, her kids to college, given the opportunity. Holy fuck, right? It's like I said, it's the least I could do, for what she did for me in Hawaii and stuff. She definitely made things easier. I mean, not by much, but it was better than it was basically alone, and that's what was awful, was being being with someone and being alone. Like, that's the loneliest fucking feeling. So fucking lonely. And it's like, there was nothing there. Nothing there. I mean, I remember, like, it was like the second time we saw each other. Like, I flew over and to Kauai. That's where she was at. I was on Oahu. And, yeah, and, like, she left her car at the airport and stuff. Like, I mean, we got along. I mean, like, it was, like, really fucking good, man. Like, it was so smooth and stuff. But, like there was things that just worked, like, so good with her. And, yeah, and so, I go to her place and, like, smoking some of her resin and stuff. She didn't have any pot. And I shouldn't have been smoking pot anyways. I was in the Army. But, I didn't get called that time. But yeah, she comes home and, as she opens the door, I'm on my knees, and I present her with purple roses. Those are her favorite ones. I mean, it was like, dude, like, it was the most lackluster response. She had to, like, well, what's this? Oh, and it's like, freaking, before she moved over to, before we moved in together, I sent over a bottle of Grey Goose, in a letter, for her and her friends, saying that, it was for her friends, like, thank you for, sharing your, Ali with me, and yada yada, here's a drink I made, so we're having a good time, and, it was, wow, that was awful, man. Like, I thought about her. She did not think about me. She didn't, like, she got me a fucking wedding ring for my birthday. And it's like, that's not a birthday present, dude. And, like, really, like, that's what you give me? Like, I was going to get a ring regardless, it was just, we didn't have the money at the time, And it's like, it didn't even match hers. Like, that's the whole thing. It didn't even match hers. Like, mine did. It was white gold and diamond baguettes. Like, yeah, so. And, like, there was at least somewhere like that. So, once again, I'm fucking awful. Because I want to get a wedding ring that looks, like, hey, similar or something like that. Fuck, dude. And, yeah, where was I going with that? With the wedding ring and, damn, oh no, I think I've been rambling enough anyways. But, freaking, damn, what was I saying? Like, oh yeah, about her not being able to, like, she didn't know how to pick out gifts and stuff. Like, she didn't know what I liked or, like, anything about me. I mean, it was ridiculous. And the thing is, I talk. Don't you think I talk? I talk a little bit. Just a little bit. And it's just like, she was soulless, empty, and, she was, she was comfortable. Like, she didn't have to worry about a fucking thing with me. Not a damn thing with me. And she couldn't even do that right with me. She couldn't even do that right. Because she didn't care. Like, she was just cozy. And, like, just, and it's like, dude. And it, like, well, really, so, yeah, the bath is like what the Charlotte broke the camel's back. And then the, I just had it. Oh, the, damn, all right, so, there's just, like, nothing there, man. It was just, like, emotionless and a void. And it's, like I said, being lonely when with someone, it's just, like, they're the most depressing feeling in the world. And she was just, like, I wasn't abusing, like, anything like that. Like, and she, like, just was comfortable, you know, and I didn't feel like she needed to try. And, like, the whole thing is, it's like, she threw away, this is what I was about to, gonna say, she threw away 4 years of college, man. She could have used my GI Bill. And I could, and I still can, and will do, use my vocational rehabilitation through the VRE program with VA, and which is basically like a second GI Bill. Two people in the same household with 4-year degrees between them both, you know, it's 8 years, no student loans, and making, I was only at 90% at the time with my disability rate, and I'm at 100% now, and broke the threshold. But like the charts are wrong. I can pay more than that. But yeah, see, like we were getting like about 5,000 a month just being students. She threw that fucking away. She didn't know what to go to school for. She threw it fucking away. You know, like she had no ambition and stuff, like you know, and that's, I mean, like, that's fine, like, but I mean, give me something. And she didn't, you know, and yeah, that's why I divorced her. I mean, it wasn't easy. I mean, like I said, I mean, it haunts me because it's like, did I make the right decision or the wrong decision? I know I made the right decision. It was, you know, what was best for the both of us. And yeah, there's no way I was gonna put her through this hell. I mean, no, she wouldn't last. I mean, she barely lasted the fucking army. You know, like, she was no help there. No help. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, and then she had no idea what the fuck was going on. And, you know, like, it was really hard. I mean, like, oh, trust me, I wanted to slap her, but I never did. Good God. You know, and like I said, I'm not proud, you know, for pushing her, you know, like, she fell down this one time at the hotel, you know, I pushed her and stuff, and, like, she freaking messed her knee up. So she claims. You know, I mean, we went to the ER and stuff, she got the paperwork, and that's the whole thing. I thought she was just going to try and trap me, too. And I was like, once we had a kid, she was just going to leave, you know, and, like, and I was like, no. You know, I brought you from the islands to the mainland. I did you a fucking favor. You should be freaking sending my kids to school, bitch. But yeah, you know, and like that's the whole thing. She, you know, could it be civil? She, you know, like, it just, once I stopped being nice or like giving her things and stuff, like, yeah, that's when she was like, and like, whoa, all right. I mean, we're going on, you know, still hanging out and like going, like, I mean, I thought we were, you know, gonna try and work things out and stuff. I mean, I don't know what she was trying to do or whatever. She was coming over, you know, my place after work and stuff, but, you know, like, she never made any attempt to reconcile. I mean, like, she told me that she, you know, was gonna, you know, she would have had to, you know, sex me this one time, and it's like, and that's supposed to impress me. Why? Because our sex life sucked. That's why I was on the edge of the fucking bathtub jerking off, because when, you know, most of the time when I was fucking her, it was just very, like, why waste the fucking energy? You know, like, she could have get me off. Like, there was no intimacy. And she was like, she felt insecure with me. And because of her, I know how much you fucking weigh. She's a big, beautiful woman. I don't want my tits and ass. Fucking real, that's what real men like. You know, and so, being insecure. I'm your fucking husband and you're gonna be insecure. What the fuck, dude? But you're gonna buy like, these little sex books and you wanna be all kink and stuff. Lick it like a lollipop. Pop. Fling.com. That was her screen name. Lick it like a lollipop. One of them. And freaking, she'd be like, oh, he was on freaking these, the gay channels and blah, blah, blah. Dude, freaking, no. Like, I mean, they were, but freaking, it was like, I was only in that cut. Freaking, we bullshit, man. We're bullshitting. Like, some people are actually freaking cool and use it to socialize. And there's, chicks on there too. So, like, whatever. And no. I don't even like my own penis. And, so, yeah. Anyways, but it's like, I was nothing more than, like, masturbation for her. Really. I mean, that's what she was for me. That's how we met. We were looking to get off. And fucking, we connected. And, that explains it all. I mean, she was fucking lucky to have me. She missed it. She had a great chance. She had everything all like settled and stuff. Like there was. She's just gonna work with me. She didn't want to work with me. Like, I don't know what it was. Like she was just broken. I mean, nothing went. Got through to her. And it's like I freaking tried. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Her mom just kept on clucking. And, back to her brother and stuff. It was like when, he called up, or he was on the phone with her, and he wanted to speak with me. And he asked me, hey, is everything all right with y'all? I said, no. I mean, and, we bullshit and, so, went on a little bit. And Ali was right there. And it's like she just told him something completely different. And I was real. I don't know why she was lying. She wasn't happy with me. But she didn't want to go. It's like, I mean, I married her because I think she'd make a great mother. At the time, I thought I was still going to Afghanistan. And I thought I got too lucky in Iraq. And I was I had 1 year to live. And I wanted to spend it with her. And things changed. I met her retired from the Army instead. And I wasn't prepared for that. Oh yeah, look at my last video where I talk about Pacific Medical Command and what I did there. That little operation. And that's the damn thing, man. She was the right woman at the wrong time. And there's still time out there. But that's not for now. Now is about moving forward and laying to rest the past. And that's what this has been about. I needed to say this. I needed to put this out there. I think I'm finally free of this burden. I've been keeping it inside. Thank you for your time. Be safe, you guys. Stay strong. Do not accept mediocrity in any aspect of your life. First Lieutenant Daniel Hyde, killed in action March 7, 2009, Samara, Iraq. Alpha Company, 2nd Platoon, 235, Cacti, 25th Infantry Division, and save the children worldwide.